Hello, friends. Welcome back to PM Data Lab. I'm truly glad to have you here today. If you're someone who believes in growing step by step, learning with purpose, and turning raw data into meaningful stories, you're in the right place. Last video, we explored lookup functions like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index match, and even the modern XLOOKUP. In this video, I'm going to explain three powerful Excel features that every data lover must know: pivot table, pivot chart, conditional formatting. We'll use the real world Titanic data set. So let's begin. First one, pivot table. What is a pivot table? A pivot table is like a smart summary tool. If you have a huge data set, instead of scrolling endlessly or writing formulas, you can use a pivot table to group data, count, sum, or average values, and compare categories easily. Titanic data settler, for example, find how many passengers survived in each class or find average age by gender. Best part? No formulas required. Excel does all the work. Nama just drag and drop panana podu. We want to know why pivot tables are important. Pivot tables save time, reduce manual work, and give you clear insights. They are important because they handle large data sets easily, give quick answers, help in decision making, other than real data power. Let's start by inserting a pivot table from the Titanic dataset. For this video, we're focusing on passenger class, survival status, gender, fare, and age. Then let us know how to create a pivot table. 1. Click anywhere inside your data. 2. Go to Insert, click Pivot Table. 3. Choose where to place the table. My suggestion, New Worksheet. Choose New Worksheet. Next, drag fields like P class to rows, survived to columns, name or fare to values. That's it. Your summary table is ready in seconds. Next, pivot chart. What is a pivot chart? Once your pivot table is ready, Excel lets you create a pivot chart. It's directly linked to the table and updates automatically. You can turn boring numbers into beautiful visuals like inexperienced survival across classes by column chart, to travel show gender distribution by pie chart, to can death in one view by stacked chart. These charts help you present your findings visually and professionally. Now let's visualize. Pivot charts help see what numbers are trying to tell us. After inserting the pivot table, go to Pivot Table Analyze, Pivot Chart. Now let's move on to the fun part, visualizing our data. We'll use different chart types to uncover interesting patterns in the Titanic dataset. Ready? Let's go one by one. First, let's create a clustered column chart to compare how many men and women survived. In the pivot table, drag gender to rows, drag survived to columns, and name to values, or any field that gives count. Now go to Pivot Table Analyze, Pivot Chart, choose Clustered Column Chart, and boom! You'll see survival by gender. Don't forget to rename your chart title to something like Survival by Gender. And use colors, maybe blue for survived and red for not survived. Next, we'll create a stacked column chart to see survival rates across different passenger classes. In the pivot table, drag P class to rows, survived to columns, and again name to values. Insert pivot chart, choose stacked column chart. This one gives a great view of how many people in each class survived or didn't. Example, you might notice that more passengers from first class survived than those in third class. Let's make a simple pie chart to show gender distribution among all passengers. Set up your pivot table like this. Gender in rows, name in values. Now, insert a pivot chart. This time, select pie chart. Add percentage labels to show how many were men versus women. This makes part to whole relationships really easy to understand. Even though Titanic data doesn't include exact dates, We can still simulate a line chart by using age groups. First, create age bins like 0 to 10, 11 to 20, and so on. Then in the pivot table, add age group to rows, survived to columns, and name to values. Insert a line chart to visualize how survival changes across age ranges. It's a great way to see trends. For example, you might find that children had higher survival rates. And finally, let's go one level deeper using another stacked column chart. But this time to compare survivors versus non survivors by class. Use the same setup: P class in rows, survived in columns, name in values. But when inserting the chart, choose either a stacked column or a 100% stacked column chart. The 100% version shows percentage share, while the regular one shows actual counts. Color code it: green for survived, red for not survived. And that's it. Don't forget to rename your chart title to something like. So, now you've not only built pivot tables, you've also turned them into stunning visuals that help you explain data clearly and professionally. Other charts like bar charts, area charts, and scatter plots are also useful. We'll touch on those in future videos. We want to know why pivot charts are useful. Charts are easier to understand than rows of numbers. They make your insights clear, interactive, and powerful. விஷுவலா பார்த்தா நமக்கு ஈஸியா புரியும். நீங்க பாருங்க இது எப்படி இருக்கு. நீங்களே பாருங்க இது எப்படி இருக்கு. இது எப்படி இருக்கு. டேட்டா பத்தி தெரியாதவர்களுக்கு கூட charts தான் ஈஸியா புரியும். Next, coloring. What is conditional formatting? Conditional formatting means formatting cells based on their values. Think of it like telling Excel, if the value is high, show green. If it's low, show red. It helps you. Let's make your Excel sheets more insightful with conditional formatting. First, highlight top fairs. Select the fair column. Then go to the Home tab, click on Conditional Formatting, and choose Color Scales. Pick the one that shows high values in green and low values in red. This makes it super easy to spot expensive fares at a glance. Next, spot trends in age with data bars. Click on the age column. Again, go to conditional formatting, but this time choose data bars. You can pick gradient or solid fills. Now each cell shows a bar that reflects the age value. Longer bars for older ages. Simple, visual, effective. Want to show who survived? Let's add icons. Select the survived column. Go to conditional formatting and choose icon sets. Pick one with a check mark and cross. Then go to manage rules and edit it. Set a tick for value 1 and a cross for 0. If you want a clean look, choose show icon only. Finally, spot outliers in seconds. Want to catch extreme values? Select any numeric column like fair or age. Under conditional formatting, create a new rule. Then select format only values that are above or below average. Choose red to highlight those outliers. And you're done. These little formatting tweaks can turn raw numbers into clear insights. Fast. Here are a few tips to keep it clean and useful. Use readable fonts and labels. Limit categories on your axis. Too many values clutter the chart. Format the age column correctly if you're showing it over time or range. Charts should highlight insights, not overwhelm viewers. So, let's quickly recap what we did today. We built pivot tables to summarize survival data. Then, we turned those summaries into visual stories using pivot charts. And we wrapped it up by applying conditional formatting to help spot trends and insights instantly. And the best part? We did it all using real-world Titanic data. So you know it's not just theory, it actually works. Now tell me, what chart helped you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. In our next video, we're building a dashboard. We'll combine charts, slicers, KPIs, and smart formatting into one clean interactive report. It's going to be simple, easy to use, and super powerful. Don't miss it. Thank you for being here and for investing time in your growth. Your support truly means a lot. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. This is PM Data Lab. Let's learn together and grow together.